I'm Colonel Fred Geier, and I will tell you of one particular trip that Mac and I did during the Reagan years. We would rarely travel to the same location because we were doing the same job but on different trip sites. Well, Mac said he really wanted to do the trip in Bowling Green, and he said it was going to be spread out and he needed someone to go with him. So I decided to schedule both Mac and I on the same trip to Bowling Green, and President Reagan went down there to visit Mammoth Cave. So Mac said, "No problem, stick with me, Fred. I know Bowling Green like the back of my hand," and we went and had a tremendous trip. I remember Mac was in Mammoth Cave and we were looking for a place to land, and Mac says, "We want to land the helicopter here, but these trees are in the way. We need to at least remove one or two of these trees." So hesitantly, the head ranger in charge of Mammoth Cave says, "No problem, we'll take that tree out." So they took one of the trees out, and Mac says, "Geez, I didn't think he was going to cut down the tree," but it made for a great landing zone. So we had a good time. I met a lot of Mac's lifelong friends, Tommy Loving. I will never forget Ranger Strange from Mammoth Cave. He told me during the trip, he says, "If you ever come back to Bowling Green, let me know and I'll give you a VIP trip." Well, the trip came and went. We had a great time. Several years later, I went back to Bowling Green, went to Mammoth Cave, and I asked for Ranger Strange, and of course, he said he had retired. So I told him that Mac and I were there, and the ranger that was listening to me just looked like she didn't believe it one way or the other. And I said, "Yeah, we took a lot of pictures during this trip, and I know we gave a lot to Ranger Strange." So she took us into a back room there, and here's all the pictures from that presidential trip that were up there on the wall. And then all of a sudden she believed us, and she says, "Oh, you were here for that presidential trip." So she proceeded to give me and my family the best trip of Mammoth Cave, best tour of Mammoth Cave you ever saw. We went on the boats, we went hiking, we went through every caverns that weren't open to the public, and we went everywhere. And she promised, she says, "If you ever come back here, let us know, we'll take good care of you." So I must admit that Bowling Green is a very friendly community, and they go out of their way to take care of good people. So until I return, I'll always remember that trip that Mac and I took to Bowling Green.